Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Oaghaji, aka Oaghaji, and I'm back with another video. Now, before I begin, just want to let y'all know, as usual, that if y'all don't hear any background noises and such, that's my family. So, anyway, today is going to be another review, and today's review is going to be on the 1993 Hong Kong Kung Fu film classic from the Golden Harvest Studios, Iron Monkey, starring Donnie Yen, Rong-Guang, John Wan, Angie San-Ziming, Sai-Goon, Shun-Yi, James Wang, Chen Feng Mei, Hon-Yan Chen, and Li Fai, and directed by Yuen Ping, with fight choreography by Yuen Ping, Yuen Chen-Yan, Yuen Shen-Yi, and Ku Hun-Chu. So let's begin. And I'm going to read the synopsis in the back of this awesome Blu-ray, courtesy of Shout Factory. Directed by Yuen Ping, this martial arts classic is set against the end of the Qing dynasty and tells the tale of a chivalrous robber Iron Monkey who robs the rich and gives to the poor in the Xinjiang province. A famous kung fu master, named Wang Keiying, is enlisted in the capture of Iron Monkey. He is thus torn between upholding the law and siding with this unknown hero. Now, let's talk about the characters, stories, and acting real quick. The story is pretty good, you know what I'm saying, and I can't complain there. It's nice to have, especially with Iron Monkey, this heroic outlaw that gives back to the people, which is cool. Very reminiscent of Zorro, Robin Hood, and probably maybe even the classic Chinese story, The Water Margin, which is nice. All the characters are pretty interesting in my opinion. I mean, especially Iron Monkey, played by Yuan Guan. He's pretty well, and he has a very noble heart and why he decided to become an outlaw, but for the people, which is nice. Wong Keiying, who was a real life kung fu master, by the way, was played very well by Donnie Yen, and the young Wan Fei Hong was played by the female martial artist and actress Angie San, who mostly had a wushu background, and she definitely did her thing in this, which I like. Um, Jen Wan definitely did her thing as Orchid. Li Fai as the Shaolin Nun who fights against the for the corrupt official is cool. Yes, Gun definitely did his thing as He Hung. No complaints there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I also recommend y'all to watch this in Cantonese with English subtitles. So yeah, the story, characters, and the acting each get a 4.5 out of 5. Now, let's talk about the main potatoes of this film, which is the action. The action is top notch, you know what I'm saying? Yue Ping, Yuen Cheung-Yan, Yu Shen-Yi, and Ku Hun-Chu, excuse me, definitely did their thing in choreographing this film. The fights are just awesome. They're shot very well and edited very well, you know what I'm saying? That the entire cinematography and editing of the film as a whole was done pretty good, especially for its time, you know what I'm saying? Because Hong Kong at that time didn't have the same budget compared to to the film industry in America and probably even Europe to some degree and even Japan. But it definitely did its thing with did that thing with this in terms of the fight choreography, cinematography, editing, and even the lighting is pretty not too bad too. So the action definitely gets a 5 out of 5. Cinematography 4.5 out of 5. Editing 4 out of 5. Lighting 3 out of 5. Now, let's talk about the music in this. The music was composed very well, and I think it was James Wan who did the music. If it is, that's good. If I'm wrong, that correct me in the comments, but it's composed very well. You know what I'm saying? No complaints there. So, like, we also see traditional Chinese music as opposed to doing the typical library music stuff that you would see in kung fu movies and wuxia films around that time, around the 70s and 80s and whatnot. But yeah, so the music definitely gets a 4 out of 5 on that one. Overall, Iron Monkey is an awesome classic kung fu movie from Hong Kong back in the 90s. I definitely recommend it. You know what I'm saying? So, especially if you're a fan of Donnie Yen, Yuan Guan, and the director and fight choreographer, Yu Ping. So, yeah, this film definitely gets a 4.5 out of 5 tops. Hopefully you'll enjoy this review. Stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for more other videos along the way. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel, Oaghaji27, along with my other social media accounts. And you can, if you like this video, y'all can like it and share it and all that good stuff. So, yeah. With all that being said, this is your boy, Oaghaji, aka Oaghaji, signing out. Peace.